guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tekla Mkumbo, or you can call me TK, or I like to call myself Too Blessed to Be Stressed. So welcome, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like, share, and comment if you want to. All right guys, so today I want to share with you something about early motherhood. Yes. So, in case you didn't know, I became a mother. If you ask me, I would say at a young age. That was around 20 something, early 20s. And why did I become a mother by that time? It's because I had a great job right from the university. I was making good money, and I thought, you know what? By this age, if I'm not married, I'm just gonna have my child. Yes, that was my plan. And without knowing, God had a different plan for me. So why do I want to speak about this today? Because I have sisters, and my sisters have friends. I have friends. We have young sisters, and I have young girls that I meet in my life every day. And I've been hearing, or I have seen some of these girls that becoming mothers at very early age. And so I've been having conversations with them, like, why did you become a mother at a young age? And most of these, they'll be like, well, same reasons I had. Well, I have my job, men are stressful, relationships don't work out, so I just want to have my child early so that I can take care of them. I'm like, okay, that's well and good, but now that I am a mother of 2 sets of twins, and my first set of twins, I had them at a very young age, and it's the most greatest blessing of my life that I have ever experienced. And what I know now is that wishing to become a mother, to be precise, a single mother at a very young age, was not a very good wish. Yes, because motherhood comes with so many things. I wish I knew this before I became a mother. And this is something I want to share with anyone who is thinking of becoming a mother or a parent, okay? So parenthood is a one-way ticket, okay? Once you become a parent, there's no going back. You cannot go back to God and tell God, oh, God, you know what? I want to change my mind. I don't want to be a parent anymore to this child. No. Once you have that child, you have them for life. So we really need to think before we make these decisions. And this is something that I've also seen to some of the people that I know. When I ask them, so now that you're a mother, how is it? These are for the girls that decided to have babies before marriage. They'll be like, oh my God, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, well, you didn't ask. Okay, because how would I know if you want to know my experiences if you don't ask? But by God's grace, I thought I should share this with someone out there. Maybe they cannot ask me, maybe they cannot ask anyone. I'm just gonna share this free of charge, because my life lessons should be something for someone out there to help them not to make the same mistakes that most of us did. Okay, so girls, guys, whoever you are, if you are still young and you don't have any kids, please plan your life well. Children are a blessing from God. Yes. So you want to have kids in this world and be able to take care of them without stress. Yes. If you don't plan yourself, once you have kids, you will have stress. You will be able to take care of them, yes, but with so much stress. For example, you can have kids with special needs. Yes, you can have children with a certain condition. You can have a child that cannot do anything, that they won't grow up. So you have to be there to do everything for them. You can have a child, for instance, myself, one of my twin boys was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. I had no idea what was sickle cell anemia. Trust me, I had no idea. But now ask me, I will tell you everything about sickle cell anemia as if I'm a doctor. Because I had to become his personal doctor. Like, I had to know everything about him, whether he's having, some signs of him falling sick. Has he taken his medication? How is he feeling? Is he on track with his growth? I had to do all that. Okay. And not just that, I also experienced one of my friends. She was married and then she divorced, and then she was doing well financially, so she decided to take care of her kids alone. There was a time both of her kids were sick and they were both admitted at the hospital. Can you guys imagine how stressful that was? And back in Africa, you're supposed to be there with the kid. It's one person. So she told the hospital, can you please give me 2 beds with my kids like close by so that I can look after both of them? Oh my God. Guys, do you really want to experience that? No, trust me, you do not. So there will be such moments. That's why I wish for young people that haven't had children yet, to please plan before you step into this season. It's an amazing season, but when you plan for it ahead of time, you're gonna enjoy it. But if you just rush into it, I wouldn't advise you to do that. Okay, guys? So I thought I should share this with young girls. Have your prayer points in line. Okay? Ask God to first bless you with a great relationship. If you're a girl, ask God to bless you with an amazing man, a great man that will become a great father to your kids. You don't want to become a parent alone, because there's so much that's involved in parenthood. That's the whole journey of the pregnancy. You need as much support as you can get. And then when the baby comes, there's so much. You need to be there. You need to provide for this child financially, emotionally, spiritually. It's so much work if you have to do all that alone. And it's so much fun when you have someone else who will help you to do that. So from my experiences, and let me just remind you guys, my first experience of becoming a mother, I did it with 2 children because I had twins, boys. Remind you, I'm a woman. I had boys, okay? So you can imagine how tough that was. But anyways, I am grateful because I have a great family that was there for me. And I was well financially, but it was so much work that I don't wish anyone else to go through that alone. So I want to talk to a young girl out there, to a young guy out there. Plan for your life. Parenthood is not a joke, okay? It's something to enjoy, to be happy for, to be grateful for. If you plan it, you will have an amazing time. But if you don't plan for it, you will find yourself in a very miserable situation. Okay, so I have seen most of young girls nowadays, they be like, I have my job, I went to school, everything, I can do it all by myself. I don't need a man. I don't wish to hear any girl talk like that, because there's so much that you haven't experienced. There is so much. There is so much that life will humble you and make you wish you actually have that someone there with you to help you in your parenthood. Okay, and as now that I am married and I had my second greatest blessing ever of having another set of twin girls with my husband, the journey has been so much better. Like, if you follow me on Instagram or if you know me personally, you can testify to that. I am so grateful for my husband. I am so grateful for the father he is. I am so grateful for all the support that he gives me. And he makes me even think if I want to have another set of twins, because he is there with me to help me through this journey. Okay, so I thought I should share this today with a young person. If you haven't had any children yet, please plan very well, because it's not easy. Okay, or you can ask people that are already parents, how is parenthood like? What challenges do you face when you have children? They will tell you. Okay, so I would like to see everyone having great times with their children, having great, relationships, having great marriages. All right, you'd rather wait and marry late and have your children with their parents than to hurry up and start having babies and then having the rest of your life struggling and wishing you would have done things different. So I hope this video helps you. If it's not for you, please share with that one person that you know that they are about to make this mistake, okay? So that they don't take that mistake. They don't make that mistake. All right? So till next time, guys, stay blessed. By the best.